everyone, this is Ellen from Somerville Public Library bringing you another cooking demonstration. Today we're going to make Tarragon balsamic chicken, and these are the ingredients that you'll need. Olive oil, a large onion, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, white wine, chicken broth, tomato paste, balsamic vinegar, brown sugar, fresh tarragon or dried if you don't have fresh, salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper, red pepper. The first thing we do is peel this onion and slice it up. I think this onion is a Vidalia. It doesn't really matter what kind you use. For this recipe, I like to cut it in slices. The original recipe called for it to be roughly chopped, but I like the way this looks, to cut it so right through the center like that. And then instead of slicing it into little half rounds, I'm gonna slice it this way. And we're gonna end up with this kind of thing, which will look nice in the finished meal. Okay, so I got a Dutch oven here with a tablespoon of olive oil that's nice and hot, and I'm gonna put in the onions and let them get a little bit brown. I'm gonna turn the heat down a bit. And this will take at least 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes. We'll be back when the onions are a little bit brown. These onions have cooked maybe 6 or 7 minutes. You can see that they're getting a little bit brown. And so now I'm gonna push them off to the sides of the pot, leave the middle nice and empty, and add in the chicken thighs, which are here. Just gonna lay them in with the skin side down and brown them on both sides. Could take about 3 minutes on a side. If the chicken starts sticking to the pan, you can add a little bit more oil. While the chicken is cooking, I'm gonna show you this cool hack that I saw online for getting the leaves off of a woody herb like the tarragon we have here. This is a fine strainer, and I'm gonna push the stem through a hole in the strainer if I can. So you just pull it through, and on this side you got an empty stem, and on this side you got your leaves. And then you can turn them out, chop them up, and they're ready to go. Looks like this chicken is browned on one side, so I'm going to turn it over and let it brown on the other side. Okay, now we're going to mix together the rest of the ingredients in this bowl. So we've got 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, a half cup of chicken broth, and a half cup of white wine. I said in the recipe, I've also used red wine in this, and it's fine. Both of them taste good. Then the vinegar is 2 tablespoons. Oops, a little heavy there. And 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. 2 and 3-ish. You don't have to be super exact. Just a little pinch of this red cayenne pepper to give it a little heat. And then about a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and ground black pepper. I'm just gonna eye it. So a bit of salt, a bit of black pepper, and the tarragon leaves that I chopped up. If you're using fresh, you want to use about twice as much as you would of dry tarragon, because the dry herb is more concentrated. So we mix that all together, and this is the liquid that we're going to cook the chicken in. Okay, so the chicken and onions are cooking away. We've got this liquid here, and I'm just going to pour it in over all of that and turn up the heat, bring it up to the boil, and once this liquid boils, I'll turn it down to a simmer and put the lid on the Dutch oven and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. That'll cook the chicken through. It'll be nice and tender. This method of cooking is called braising. It's where you sear the meat or chicken or whatever it is on both sides on dry heat. Then you add the liquid and it gets very tender as it cooks in the liquid. So this is boiling now. I'm going to turn it down just to a simmer. Put the lid on and just let it go for about 20 minutes. It's cooked for about 20 minutes in that delicious sauce. It smells really good. And you can serve this over some rice or mashed potatoes or polenta. I've got some buttered egg noodles here, and I think that'll be really good with this too. So I'll just put some of these on a plate. And a chicken thigh. With some of that good sauce with the onions in it. Just give me a sec. I got some snipped chives here. And plate. And this is it. It's, again, Tarragon Balsamic chicken. I hope you make it and enjoy it. And from Somerville Public Library, this is Ellen saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.